Alright, I'm going to do just a quick shot on something that I sometimes carry out here with me. I made this in Michigan, me and my dad did, and I just keep it in this little tin. And what it is, it's just a chainsaw blade. Okay, you just gotta get the loops out of it and you take it out. That's how I store it in there. You do that by just simply one by one taking them out. And if I had to remake this again, I'd probably make it just a little shorter. I found out I really don't need it as long as I got it, which is fine at all. But I want to show you how I made this. What you do, okay, here's how long it is. Don't necessarily need it that long, but still is nice because it gives you more length to saw. And what I have here, these are actually welding rods. Okay, you know, what you do is first you pound the flux off the welding rods, and that's just your material that gives you your weld. And underneath that is some high carbon steel. Okay, this stuff's strong. That's why I use these, and it makes a perfect O-ring, which is what you need. Now you want the O-ring not for your fingers, okay? You don't want to grip this with your fingers. You'll just come and grab, like this will probably work. So just sitting right next to me nice and conveniently. Just something simple like so. It'll fit right around there and give you a T-brace to hold on to. And when you weld these on, you want to make sure that they're welded on like this, so you can get that perfect motion to saw with. Okay, so I'm just going to make one more here. Put this one here. And now I have a saw to cut things with. Okay, so I'm going to find something good here and we'll go ahead and cut it. Just give you a quick demonstration. Okay, so right here, this is a fairly good sized piece. I can't break that off with my hand, but it's dead, so I could use it for fire making. So what I want to do is get a good grip on this, get in a good position. I'm just going to start sawing. Okay, that's all that took. That's a big branch there. Okay, so you can see that thing's that thick, you know. It took me a couple minutes, a little bit of motion to saw through this instead of sitting there pounding with my axe or whatever. And this thing here isn't going to break like that little snare wire they use. Those things, I don't recommend them. You can make one of these pretty easily. If you don't have a welder, you simply would just find someone who does, get your welding rods on your own, just say, hey, can you do this for me? And they'll do it pretty cheap, I'm sure. You can find someone. I think they might sell these in stores now too. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I've seen them, but you're better off making your own because you know it's going to be strong. Like, I know this isn't ever going to break on me. Alright, like these O-rings, that's good steel, okay? It's not going to break. So, now like I said, you don't need it necessarily this long, but it is convenient. Like right there, I was standing on top of this log, and that extra length gave me that much of an easier time sawing through it. So, just note that and remember that when you're making these. Get the proper length. I just wanted to show you a quick tutorial on a tool that I carry every now and then. And when you're sharpening a chainsaw blade, I want to show you something. Alright, I just want to show you something real quick. When you're sharpening a chainsaw blade, all you need, it's known as a chainsaw file, kind of like a rat tail file, and it's a circular file, okay? And you run it this way, right there on that blade. See that sharp edge right here, where my nail is? Okay, that'll cut my nail off no problem. So you want to run that file this way. Don't run it this way. Always this way. Just a few good pumps. Move to the next one. Mark the first one you did with a marker. Move on to the next one, okay? Keep this thing sharp. You need it sharp because you don't have the chainsaw to aid you in cutting. So remember that too if you end up getting one of these or making one.